Hey, I am starting out the year with a bang, really focused on one topic that is so important, not just to me, but for everything that I'm going to do through this year and some of the greatest things that I've learned now that I'm 40. Oh my gosh, eek, still is kind of crazy to say that out loud. But I used to pursue perfection. And although I don't even have a lot of stories about things that I used to do, when I was a kid, I can tell you about craft projects that I would work on for weeks, and then at the last minute I would totally trash it because I was super mad at how it had turned out. I made one little mistake, and instead of taking the time to go back and correct it, I would scrap the entire thing. Or the time that I enrolled in art class because I felt like I had something creative that I wanted to find an outlet for. We had a project where we were supposed to mimic a painting of whatever the sculpture was in the class. And I got probably halfway through the class, and in my head, I realized that my painting, my rendering, was not looking anything like not only the item in the middle that we were supposed to be painting, but also what I had in my head. I think I was 11 years old, but I was expecting myself to come out painting like a Rembrandt or Monet or whatever other famous artists there are. That's not my world, so I don't know. But from that point on, I stopped trying because I had this image of perfection in my head. And so I refused to attempt anything that I thought I would fail at because I had to live up to this completely impossible standard of achievement. I no longer pursue perfection because I'm not perfect. I never will be. And you know what? Newsflash, I don't think you're ever going to be perfect either. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. I have shifted everything that I do to a pursuit of excellence. That is something I can do. I can pursue excellence. I can be the very best at whatever I am attempting for the phase, the season of my life that I'm in, for the education, the experience that I have. I can do my best. There are kind of 4 areas that I like to focus on when I'm thinking of excellence and putting my best foot forward. So first of all, self-confidence. We have to learn to develop confidence in ourselves. And I know that that might seem selfish or it might seem challenging, but it is so important to appreciate the skills and the strengths that you do have so that you can build on those and gain the confidence to even try other things that you might not be so strong in. Secondly, be a lifelong learner. Be committed to constantly absorbing what is around you, absorbing the world, listening to conversations, utilizing the people in your life from whom we can learn so much. Commit to never stopping. When my dad retired a few years ago, one of the things that I told him was that he was not allowed to get boring. That might sound kind of mean. First of all, that's my personality, but I thought it doesn't matter what your age is, you can still develop new interests, you can still grow in the things that you love at any age, so never, ever stop learning. One of my favorites, number 3, is to stretch your boundaries. This means pushing whatever your current limits are. If you can run a mile, try adding on a quarter of a mile to that. If you like knitting and you know how to knit a scarf, try knitting a sweater. I don't know, whatever it is in your chosen area, the things that you love doing, try pushing yourself just a little bit at a time. And finally, and fourth, the thing I kind of alluded to this earlier, but we need to tap into the people that are around us. We need mentors in our life to pursue excellence. I'm not the best at anything that I do. I never will be, but there are always people around me who are better. I can learn from them. I can get feedback on things that I'm doing so that I'm constantly in this mode of improvement and being open to others' input. We need each other. Quit striving for perfection. It's going to drive you crazy, and it honestly is going to drive the people around you crazy because they're going to be annoyed by all of your OCD-ness or whatever else is going on with you. Focus on you. Focus on being the best that you can throughout this year, whatever season you're in, whatever your current goals are. Figure out what you can do that is a win for you and that will boost your self-confidence and motivate you to keep moving forward. In the show notes below, you can find links for other resources that I've written on this, as well as links to other blogs and other things that I like to share that have helped me. So good luck, So good luck, and be excellent.